Hey guys, it's me Rio. I'm back with a video, and today it's been 2 weeks. And if you saw my last video, I said that I'm off for 2 weeks on my YouTube because I'm busy. And I'm back. It's been 2 weeks. I missed out on 3 games: Millwall, Sheffield Wednesday, and Portsmouth. And I'd like to review the games today. And let's start with Millwall. It's a 1-1 draw at Pride Park. We'll take it against an informed side. Of course, in the 5th minute, Elder decided to kick a ball straight into the Millwall opposition, and we conceded the goal. But it was offside, luckily. But for Elder, he needs to learn how to clear it the way to their goal, because you're not going to shoot a goal on maybe the left and right side of the goal. You're going to shoot it, on the opposite side of your goal, which would be opposite side of the stadium, the opposite side of the pitch, It's just simple football that he needs to learn from that. But to be fair, from the angles, his only option was to clear it there, but he could have done really better there. That's what I have to say. And then we got to say for the 5th to 80th minute, I think it was really good defending from both teams, especially Derby, because we were getting battered the whole match, I swear. We could have gone horribly worse. It could have been 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, even 3-2. Or even taking a 3-2, but it's still a loss. We need wins at this point of the season. We're 12, we could have finished 6th, but instead of losing to teams like Watford, Middlesbrough, and Leicester, who are somewhat not in form at the time, is embarrassing. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about them now, which is Millwall. And then in the 81st minute, Clark decided to score an own goal, which, to be fair, wasn't really his own fault. One of the Millwall guys started crossing the ball. And Matt Clark in his own right, it's not even his fault, tried to head it out for a corner. Because it would either head out for a corner and then not most likely to score, or not head it out for a corner and then possibly lead to a goal. But from when he was heading it, it was kind of a horrible angle. Because the ball was coming in like that, he was going into it, and it was horrible touch, I'd say about there, maybe even there, and it in-swinged into the goal. I could say timing is the reason why it went in as an own goal, but it's not really Max Clark's fault. He had a right to do it, but then luckily redeemed himself anyway with a goal which should have not counted as an own goal. Because it was a corner from Joe Ward in the 88th minute. I didn't see it at the match because I left because there's no chance we're coming back against Millwall. That's what I thought. But then, surprisingly, we did. Ward crosses it in. Matt Clark is holding a player down. I don't know what the guy's name was. I know it was Cooper's. I think it was Cooper. I think Jake or Liam, one of them. And Matt Clark attempted to head it. It landed on one of the Cooper's heads, and it went into that top corner. Which you got to say, that's a wonderful header for an own goal. But at the match, from a video, it said that Matt Clark scored it. So typically, you really should have counted as a Matt Clark goal. Because in the Portsmouth match yesterday, or 2 days ago, I think yesterday anyway, it said own goal. So it really should have counted as Matt Clark's goal. But we'll take it anyway. It was still a goal, and it was a spawny goal. We'll take a 1-1 draw against Millwall. Yeah, we could have. And then we could have won the game if Brewster had a chance on target. It was absolutely belted from outside the box on the right side. It was absolutely, from the highlights anyway, from I watched. It was a belter, and then it barely missed that bottom right, I guess. And, that's what I really got to say about Millwall. And then Sheffield Wednesday comes around. We battered them 3-0 at Hillsborough. I'm absolutely proud of that, That's the first time I've ever seen the Derby side being good since the 5 wins in a row we had earlier this season. What do I have to say? Absolute masterclass from Patrick Adjiman, 2 goals in a game, He's showing why we paid him 5 mil. And we were lucky to pay 5 mil for him. Physical, pace, all the lot, 2 goals, it's absolutely wonderful. And then Liam Thompson scored his first goal in the Championship from a Matt Clark header going straight to him, and him taking it down to the bottom right corner. Or the bottom left, whatever you saw on PV. Or unless you went to the match, then the bottom left or right. Who knows these days? And I think it was an absolute masterclass, that match. Absolute demolition against Sheffield Wednesday. But of course, you know, they're in horrible shape right now, and we'll take it though. It's 3-0, but we can't be just getting easy wins over sides like Sheffield Wednesday, Norwich, and all these sides down in relegation. But again, you could say that we should have won against Oxford and Plymouth, not Plymouth, but Portsmouth. I think all I gotta say is it's an absolute masterclass we had that match, and yeah, that's what I gotta say. 3-0, we'll take it. And then the final match, the worst of them all, is against flipping Portsmouth. A 1-1 draw, yeah? Only conceding in the 5th minute. Absolutely embarrassing, you know? You're telling me that our defence got torn apart more harder, yeah? Than, I don't know, tearing up a piece of paper, yeah? To be fair, tore it more easy is a way better simile or reference to that, but yeah, tore it more easier, tore it more harder than a piece of paper, yeah. And then we conceded with a 5th minute. It's absolutely embarrassing. Like, it's a bloody counter-attack as well, which Brewster did beforehand, did have a chance to score with a flick, but he barely missed it. That would be absolutely easy if he scored that, but like, you have to defend it, man. I think Elder and Clark got back, someone else came in, but it was too late. Make a challenge, man. Like, you both of you right there, do something. Don't just stand there and just, oh, shield away from the ball, shield away from the ball. Don't shield it, go for it. It's football. You go for a football and then score a goal. You don't shield away from the ball and score a goal, now don't you? Yeah? You play to win, not play for a flipping 1-0 loss at 5th minute. Yeah? But then luckily in the 45th, an own goal from some random guy from Portsmouth, some young defender, gave us a 1-1 equaliser. I mean, it's just spawny goals that we're getting at home now. The last 2 matches were just spawny goals. 2 own goals, what I mean, basically. And, yeah, it's just absolutely embarrassing, you know? We have the firepower to get a lot of goals. We just don't take our chances. We could have easily buttered Portsmouth that match and come to like 8th, but no, we didn't, and we go to 11th, which to be fair is still top half. But we take our chances, yeah, and we do something with them, yeah. You don't just squander them high, wide, whatever it is. You take your chances. But to be fair, in case we will take another 1-1 draw, it's unbeaten in 3. Yeah? And we'll take it. Well, I think that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I think overall, the last 3 matches were good for us. 5 points out of 9, but it should be better. Yeah? Well, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I will do the one against Birmingham soon. I think like Tuesday, Wednesday, if I can. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.